But see, I remember a time where I liked to pretend really well that I knew my worth and value, and I would carry myself in a way that I held my head high, and I would dress nice, and I would put on makeup, and I would revel in the fact that God blessed me with good looks, and I depended on that to make me feel good, and I used that to make me feel good, if I'm being honest. And because I was so used to being overlooked, ignored, discarded, treated like I was nothing by my own birth parents at times, one more than the other, I didn't know my worth and I didn't know my value. So I was always trying to find it. I was always trying to find somebody that would acknowledge that I had some value and that I had some worth and that I was special and that I did matter. And what I found was somebody that was really, really good at pretending for maybe the first 3 months. But here's what I remember. It's a not so distant memory, but this is why we need to keep at the forefront of our mind, without re-traumatizing ourselves, what God brought us out of. See, I remember a time when I couldn't even wear what I wanted to wear because my partner at the time would have an absolute fit if somebody of the opposite sex even looked in my direction. And so I had to wear clothes to cover up the clothes that I had on. Otherwise, I would get called all kinds of names and accused of things that I wasn't guilty of, offenses I hadn't committed. You see, this person didn't love me. He just wanted to control me. But I had a very convoluted and twisted idea of what love meant. And so I thought that because he was so attentive, that meant that he loved me. Because there were people in my life that were anything but attentive. And that was just proof of their lack of love. So if somebody wanted to know where I was all moments of the time, to the point where I had to check in if I was leaving